just see my arm is like, it hurts. Feel it.
You can't put your shirt up or take your jacket off. What's wrong with you? Take your seatbelt off, Tardo. You gonna... Man.
Calling me Tardo. Look. That's... Feel how big that is.
Toward your twin.
It was my twin. I love that movie. It was my twin. They took it off. It was my twin. Oh, maybe Windex will take care of this.
It might. I'd put something on it.
And it's huge.
Yeah, it looks, you know, yeah.
It is my twin. I shall name it Victoria.
Victoria.
Tumora. Well, yes, but if we had ridden our bikes, we could have stopped and had beer.
Oh, don't need to. Would have been a reason for it not to.
And I didn't feel like getting all geared up today.
Oh, getting geared up.
That takes serious effort.
Ha! Well, it is if you're not a problem unless you're a complainer. I don't want to put on my chaps.
Some days you just don't feel like getting geared up.
It does. It takes a while.
Especially after I did my makeup and my hair. If I was gonna ride, I wouldn't have done my hair. I would have just pulled it all back like this.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's some shadow. It's there. I'd have pulled it all back like this.
Big ombre.
That's kind of cool looking, isn't it?
It's a big ombre. Yep.
No, I'll go silver foxy. Somebody said, no, it's not silver, it's chrome. It's like,
Chrome?
Chrome.
It's not
Because
chrome.
we're riding motorcycles.
Yeah, well, that's not chrome.
Well, then what is it?
It's, oh, it's silver. Well, I know one thing. It ain't chrome. Because if it'd be chrome, you'd be blinding people walking around. You shine like a hubcap.
Wait, is this all like... There. I must have had some butter on there or something. It's like with your glasses. I don't know how you even see through those.
Well, I really can't see. I'm just going by memory.
Braille.
I'm driving by Braille.
Braille driving. My dad used to do that to me. Fall asleep in the car. My mother warned me. She said, "Now, Terry, on this trip, don't fall asleep. Whatever you do, don't fall asleep on your dad." I'm like, okay. So I got in that night to DFW. I got in like midnight. Dad wanted to leave at 4, and it took me like an hour to unwind. So I got 2.5 hours sleep. And I'm trying so hard, and it's freezing because I knew, because you know how my dad, he always had it like polar bear cold in there.
Well, could have been because he was a size of a polar bear?
Could have been.
All right.
And he had his little drinking cooler right here. Yeah, well, so I'm sitting there and I'm freezing, and I have my extra blankets on and everything, and I was like this. We went through Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia,
Your mom went on that
North
trip.
Carolina, South Carolina. My mom went on the next one that we took.
Oh.
This one with my dad. It was just me and my dad. We went out to see his sisters. And oh my gosh, my Aunt Joan, she was so funny.
Well, what about the sleeping thing?
Oh.
It jumped off your
Because I have a squirrel brain. So anyway, I'm like this. I'm stop it. Oh, the sun. I'm trying to stay away, but puking. Stop. I'm trying to stop it. I'm trying to tell a story here. So I'm trying to stay awake. And I just couldn't do it. And my eyes closed. And I swear, as soon as my head went over like this, Dad just slowly went over and went on those little bumps on the side of the road. Like, shit.
Yeah, you won't get.
Dad. And he's over there. You know how he used to laugh like Muttley? I can't do it.
Yeah.
He did that every time. It was so annoying. It's like, Dad, I didn't sleep last night. He said, you're not going to come on a road trip with me and fall asleep and make me drive the whole way.
Did you drive at all?
Well, no, drive alone. I mean, Dad never let anyone drive his car until after my mom was killed, and then he let me drive him when he was drunk. Well, after Mom was killed, you know, he started drinking a lot. Maybe he had never really let anybody drive his truck. And I took the keys from him one day, and then after that, we would go out, and it's like, Dad, if you're going to drink, you're going to drink. I mean, my gosh, your best friend was just killed. Drink. It's not like you're going to be here long anyway. You've already told us you're going to, as soon as you finish with Mom's house, you're going to go. He would give me the keys, and I'd drive him, and surprisingly enough, he wouldn't say anything. Then we went out on the boat, and my dad was such an alcoholic. Went out on the boat, and I thought we were just going out on the boat, we were going to, you know, do boat things.
On what lake?
Weatherford.
Okay.
Lake Weatherford. So we're out on the boat. I was gonna get a tan, kick back. Tan's like, you want a drink? This is like 10 o'clock in the morning.
He asked you if you wanted a drink?
Yeah, I said, Dad, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. What do you have to drink on here? And he gets this big old, you know, that big old chick-look smile he got? And he popped open this secret compartment on the boat. It's full of gin and tonic, limes and ice. So it's like, sure, Dad. So Dad and I just sat on the boat, drank all day. I bet that car's just as dumb as this one. Do you hate your BMW as much as I hate mine? I should ask him, do you hate your BMW as much as... Look at him! Ooh, he's pissy.
Did he see you talking to him?
I don't know, he might have heard me. Look.
Oh
my gosh!
What is he doing? He's playing 007. Mission Impossible.
Well, you think our BMW can't keep up with your BMW?
Man, dude. That guy just... He got after that thing.
He didn't like us looking at him. Dude, but that reminded me when you said Mission Impossible. Remember I told you my dad used, my grandmother, she had that Lincoln Continental when she died, that red one, 1977. Oh my gosh, it was such a beautiful car in 1977. There was that TV show on, which none of our kids, nobody would even know what Cannon. Remember Cannon, the private detective, and he drove a Lincoln
Yeah,
Continental?
Cannon?
Yeah.
Little fat dude with a mustache, yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what his name was. Well,
It was Cannon. What?
his real name?
His real name was Cannon. Oh, the guy in the movie? I think it was Arthur Ball. His nickname was Cannonball.
No. Anyway, let me finish. I don't know. Remember what? I can see his face.
Cannonball.
No, it was a Cannonball. That was like Burt Reynolds' Cannonball Express or something.
No, that was a pineapple throw thing.
You know who this is? That's Burt Reynolds.
After all his face left,
Yeah. You know
her
who
face
this?
stretching.
You know who this is? It's Kenny Rogers. Anyway, we would get in my grandmother's Lincoln, which was like a really hot car back then. And you know how DFW has the parking and it goes in the spiral? And those Lincolns were like 30 feet long.
Yeah.
My dad would race through those things in that Lincoln. He said, we're playing Cannon, Terry. My dad I was there every month for like a week or two. And I'd come home. When I wasn't there, I guess he was making wine because the night of his funeral. Were you there the night of his funeral?
Yeah.
My brother got drunk.
Yeah.
When he opened up and he found what he thought was Dr. Pepper and he poured it. And it was like Dad's homemade wine.
Yeah.
And Eric ended up like naked in the front yard sleeping.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I would have thrown up.
Yeah.
I would have remembered that if I'd have saw
I think everybody did.
that big chili winker
My
and his boat anchor.
other brother's wife was out there with him. I think she thought he was going to smother in the grass. Remember my dad's? They had like that HOA, that homeowners association thing.
Yeah.
And Mom was killed the week they broke ground on her dream house. So Dad, when I was there, he said, "We're gonna finish your mom's house, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna die. Basically, I want to be with your mom." So it's okay. So we got finished with the house. Then he put what he called his aluminum tree in the backyard. You remember that for his ham radio?
He put a what back there?
He called it an aluminum tree. He called it an aluminum tree.
Your dad was a conspiracy theorist, you know it, don't you?
My dad was a conspiracy theory for sure. So the homeowners association dude came over and he asked my dad why he had a tower in his backyard. They knocked on his door and said, "You're not supposed to have a tower in your backyard." And my dad said, "That's not a tower." He said, "If it's not a tower, what is it?" "That's the lightning rod catcher." And the guy said, "What?" And my dad said, "That's to save the neighborhood." Because in Texas they have the lightning storms. He said, "It's so tall, I put it up so none of these houses would be struck."
It was for radio, his radio,
It was for
right?
his ham radio, and
Yeah.
he told them it was a lightning rod conductor. And they believed him. So there you go for my dad. Yay. My dad was so funny. Oh my gosh, he was so freaking funny. He made me laugh so hard.
Yeah, he had quite the dry humor.
He told that lady when they came out with Windows that they were working on a new software program called Doors, and he had her convinced, and she was telling everyone in the office that it was that they had this new software program called Doors that was coming out. Dad just laughed. And then I loved it when he would tell us about, he would come home and he said, "Yeah, that guy that thinks I work for him."
His boss.
He'd never call him his boss
But he
to my
was.
Dad. Well, he was above him.
Yeah.
Not in
But he just
kind
thought
of
I
in
worked for him.
Well, yeah, well, my dad put the program together, so
Yeah.
then this Dingleberry dude comes in. Anyway, that guy got murdered, didn't he? That owned that strip club, and it was like a drug front. It was a drug laundering thing. I think he got murdered.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's Tommy, I think Sammy
we
got
live in
murdered.
the classy side of town.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, so Dad, he was pretty funny.
He's always pulling jokes on people.
Always pulling jokes on people. My gosh. I remember when we were kids, he took us out in the front yard, and I don't know, I think it was like big plastic trash bags or something, but he was going to make a hot air balloon. Something happened and it went up and it was like combusted, and then cops all surrounded. What happened? I don't know what it was. His funeral was really cool. And when he died, you know, he had his CD. He had his funeral all planned out. And when my brother led the procession with my dad's motorcycle, and then that old man, you know, Dad had Dixieland jazz playing. And he also had he had like the old rugged cross, he had some other things in there. All Dixieland jazz, and remember that skinny old guy, he said he'd worked there for 40 years and he'd never seen such a cool service as my dad's.
Yep. Yeah, he says the best one he'd ever been. He'd been there at Moore Funeral for 40 years.
There's nobody like my daddy, except for my brother. But my daddy, he was pretty special.
Yeah. 2 funerals, 14 months apart.
That hard for me. I still can't look at pictures of my mom. It's still hard to grasp that I had talked to her just hours before I got a phone call that said that she was dead.
Yeah.
It still hurts to look at pictures. Dad, I can look at pictures because we knew he was going to die, because he told us that as soon as he was done, he was going to go be with my mom. So we were more prepared for that.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, pretty emotional time.
When Anna Grace was born is what really kind of tipped the scales when I saw her. And then I had all those flashbacks. But those 13 months with my dad, because being a corporate pilot, he was never home, so I never got to see him. And those times with him those were really very special, very good. When the deal rod came up and said, "What's that tower in your back?"
What's that?
That guy wanted to know what the tower in my dad's backyard was, and my dad he would think like that. That's not a tower. That's the lightning catcher. And the guy went away all excited and told the whole neighborhood. And he had a light.
He's gonna save the neighborhood.
That mustache. We're home, so bye, guys. This is my hillbilly white trash remote control that I fixed. It's only 20 years old, and it won't open the garage. There it goes.
Oh, there it is.
Our motorcycles. They're calling their names.
Wanna go riding?
Uh-huh. Gotta get one of them fried taters. Uh-huh. I think there's a body in our garage. Is there anyone missing? I'm kind of scared. That totally looks like a body. There's my motorcycle. There's his motorcycle. Uh-huh. Can you not hear me?
What?
Can you not hear me?
Yeah.
I said that's a body.
Why are you talking to me? I thought you were talking to your phone. It is a body. I told you it's a client. They didn't pay me. That's what you do when you screw the Texan.
Let's go see the doggies. Oh, don't even look at the dirty yuckies. Let's go see the doggies. See these steps here? So when it's dark, it's about right. That light just now went off, and I fall and break my neck. Yes, there she is. There she is. There's my Karmakins. Okay, Karma. Mommy's home. Hey, Karma. Oh, Karma. Yes, Karma. There's a martini. There's a martini. Hi, little martini. Come on, little martini. Let's go outside, go potty. Ouch. Go potty. Come on. Come on, Teeny.
Martini, come. Get outside.
Come on, Martini. Come on.
Go
Go,
potty.
let's go potty. Martini, come on. Go potty. Karma, say bye-bye. All you lovely people. Bye-bye.